This is 7 National News, and in our top story, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, has stressed that the UAE, led by the President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, will continue to make efforts to build effective regional and international partnerships to counter various humanitarian challenges facing humanity, and most importantly, to achieve the eradication of polio to spare the world what he called a dangerous threat to public health. In a statement on the occasion of World Polio Day on Friday, the Crown Prince said that the UAE, through cooperation with international organisations, has made strides in eradicating a disease that threatens the structure of society and the future of generations. He stated that through its humanitarian relief teams, the country has been able to reach the world's most difficult areas to deliver anti-polio vaccination doses to children, put a smile on their faces, and to nurture their hope for the future that is free from fears of disability. His Highness also stated that what the humanitarian community needs more than ever is solidarity and joint efforts to counter diseases and epidemics and to find solutions to all challenges that deprive people in need of access to healthcare. And on the occasion, the UAE Pakistan Assistance Programme announced the success of the UAE vaccination programme in Pakistan for 2014-2015, during which it provided 86.6 million vaccine doses to immunise Pakistani children against polio on the directives of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The UAE PAP said that the UAE campaign had achieved its field target of reaching out to 53 areas in the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and other tribal areas. Abdullah Khalifa Al Galafi, the head of the UAE Pakistan Assistance Programme, said that 86.6 million polio vaccine doses were administered to more than 20.6 million children under 5. The Emirates Red Crescent has stressed that it is intensifying efforts to provide winter aid to Syrian and Palestinian refugees in Jordan, Iraq's Kurdistan region, and Pakistan, as well as underprivileged families in Bosnia, Albania, and other countries in the Balkans. The acting Deputy Secretary General of the Emirates Red Crescent for International Aid, Jumeirah Al-Shamsi, said that the agency is set to deliver shelter, blankets and relief supplies to refugees in these countries, as harsh weather conditions are expected this winter. Speaking at a meeting to coordinate the humanitarian agency's international efforts, Al-Shamsi said that the agency made notable efforts last year in helping refugees during winter, and added that the Emirates Red Crescent is always ready to act quickly as a part of an international humanitarian response to natural disasters and conflicts, despite security risks and difficulties in procuring supplies. The UAE Pavilion at the Expo Milano 2015 has won the Best Exterior Design Award, while the organiser of the pavilion, the National Media Council, have been given an honourable mention. Exhibitor magazine judged and named the winners in its competition, honouring the most impressive work from the Expo 2015 in Milan. According to reports, the magazine saw a record number of entries from over 3 dozen global pavilions, including Spain, Switzerland, Japan, Azerbaijan and Germany, which won the Best Pavilion award for the 3rd consecutive year. Austria followed with the UAE, which also claimed honourable mentions. Architects Foster and Partners took their inspiration from the UAE's landscape and sustainable traditional architecture. The UAE story embraces the Expo 2015 theme of food, nutrition and sustainability, using its own experiences of living in a dynamic country with a rapidly increasing population a shortage of arable land, and where water is now more important than oil. It also explores the interplay between land, energy and water in producing sufficient, safe food, as well as age-old traditional Emirati values of sustainability and sharing that are motivating the search for innovative solutions. Slowing down the signs of aging through non-invasive cosmetic procedures in the UAE has increased dramatically in recent years, and there is no sign of it changing pace anytime soon. That's according to the Dubai Health Authority. This comes as the DHA experts recently discussed some of the main safety tips before undergoing cosmetic procedures, including second opinions from licensed practitioners, and to also use quality products to avoid complications. They highlighted that fillers are also becoming increasingly popular as procedures are quick and result in the desired effect. Medical experts who gathered at the Dubai launch of Galderma's Restylane Proof in Real Life campaign recently also noted that more men nowadays are looking at these non-cosmetic procedures to improve their appearance. Experts also discussed some of the fears that many people go through before treatments.
It's normal, and all the people have these worries, even the people who had before a treatment. Say they can be worried about the pain, they can be worried about the swelling, if there's any bruises, and especially about the result after. So they will tell you, doctor, I want this, and sometimes people, they know exactly what they want, sometimes not. So they don't want really a big change, and they are quite happy when you tell them that they can have a natural look, that no one will notice this during especially the first days, but just like if they were reposed, like coming back from holidays. We can have some mild bruising, some mild swelling. It depends on the area that we inject. We have to prevent people that they can have this, but mostly they don't have this, and we have many people, they come on their break, they have the treatment, and after they come back to work, and even if it happens, they can hide it with a small makeup, so it's not really a big concern.
Galderma's new one-of-a-kind campaign was launched in Berlin earlier this year, when 10 sets of twins took part in a unique challenge. One twin from each pair received a treatment plan with Restylane fillers or skin boosters to show the audience a first-hand look at the results and to judge for themselves. One set of twins were even flown to the event here in Dubai, and a panel highlighted the rise in demand of a more natural look.
The campaign tonight is all about proving natural result in real life. Millions of people have been treated previously with extreme looks and altered looks, and we're looking today just to show that with Restylane and Restylane Skin Booster, we can have natural result, a better and healthier look of ourselves, and just take a couple of years off. This is what we're looking at. The main key message is that you can look younger in a healthier and safer way, and just long-lasting, just good enough, to last for a year,
Impression when I saw Kelly after her treatment, that it was really natural. She looked really fresh, and if I look at her, I cannot really tell if she did or not. If I look closely, maybe, and especially when I compare with her sister. But which is good, it's really a fresh look, a natural look, and it's not this over-injected person.
Fashion Forward, the biannual fashion showcase in Dubai, has turned the spotlight on established and up-and-coming designers from across the Middle East. The curtain rose for the Spring-Summer 2016 showcases for Season 6, and the 4-day event is including 33 designers who will present couture and ready-to-wear collections. Dubai-based Filipino designer Michael Chinko closed the first day of Fashion Forward with a couture collection inspired by the Gothic Paris chapel Sainte-Chapelle. Chinko's predominantly black collection brought out silhouettes from the 50s with exquisite hand embroideries and details. The prints duplicating the stained glass windows of the chapel were highlighted by his signature use of crystals. Day one also showcased a collection from newcomer design talent Nafsika Skurti, whose contemporary brand worked with camouflage prints and subtle design features reflecting political undertones. Emirati designer Zarina launched her first ready-to-wear collection, titled Uptown Girls, for her label Zaroon, bringing back 1960s prints and cuts with tie-dye shirts and characterized choreography. Alongside was Lebanese designer Hussein Bazaza, who recently won Best Emerging Middle East Designer and showed an eclectic collection based on Persian architecture.
This season's focus at Fashion Forward Dubai is really about the designers. We're very pleased to see just the level and quality of designers that we have, both in couture and ready-to-wear, as well as with our latest edition, the Showcase, where we're featuring the best of jewelry and accessories designers. So all together with over 60 designers to present the best from the region, we can say that we have a lot to be proud of.
Now, in its third year and sixth season, organisers say they are looking forward to the Let Commerce Happen and have 150 buyers signed up for this season. The event will also include talks and workshops by international experts as a part of the D3 Fashion Talks, promoted by Dubai's Design District. Well-known names include Scott Schumann, the man behind global fashion blogging sensation The Sartorialist, Imran Ahmed, the founder and CEO of the Business of Fashion website, and Karen Buglis-Weiler, the global brand president of MAC Cosmetics. In partnership with D3, organisers stated that they are dedicated to establishing Dubai as a global design hub for the region's creative community.
Our growth and strength is largely due to our strategic partnership with the Dubai Design District. I mean, D3 has always been there from the beginning. You know, they supported us from season 2, and they're just really giving us guidance and the direction and really the much needed support for an emerging fashion industry. You need an entity like Dubai Design District to sort of like put it forward. On the 4th day of Fashion Forward Dubai, we're setting camp at the High D3 at Dubai Design District, and we're really presenting all the catwalk designers. We have a showroom wherein all the buyers and the media and the editors can come and see the collections up close.
And finally, looking to other news now, the Jumeirah Restaurant Group held a kids menu taste test on Thursday to help them develop new dishes across 20 of the group's restaurants in a bid to provide young diners with well-balanced meals that still taste and look appealing to them. According to the management, eating out with children tends to revolve around the same monotonous kids menus of burgers, chips and pasta, with seemingly little regard to nutritional values. They added that the early formative years are a crucial time when it comes to setting the standard for future eating habits in adulthood. Therefore, it is important to set a good example to young diners by giving them the opportunity to experiment with a wide variety of flavours, ingredients and nutritional components when they dine out. Although still in the research and development stage, with more focus groups and tasting sessions planned ahead, some of the proposed healthy options on JRG restaurants include poached catch of the day with seasonal vegetables, chunky fish cakes, salmon with mashed potatoes, baby spinach with raisins and pine nuts. Even dessert will be given a nutritious twist, with treats such as carrot cake and home-juiced vegetable lollipops. The children's menus, which are set to launch in early 2016, will be available across 20 of the JRG's restaurants.
We're actually not saying that you can't have things like burgers and chicken nuggets and things like that, but there's other ways of doing them. For instance, with burgers, we can use really lean mince, wholemeal buns. with regards to things like chicken nuggets, we can bake them rather than frying them. So we're not actually removing those kind of dishes, we're keeping them, just different kinds of cooking techniques, but at the same time then introducing new dishes, so things like baked macaroni, we have some lovely Asian dishes, pasta's always very popular. Again, we're not saying that people shouldn't have things like cream and red meat and sugar, but they need to have it in moderation. So a little bit of everything a week, if you like.
Eating unhealthy at an early age, of course, conditions you of always going for the deep fried, for the sugary foods. If you start liking these from an early age, you can train your palate, and it's a lot better than to like and appreciate healthier foods at an early age.
My favorite dish was the duchy patty, and I really like the food.
I like the penne pasta and the carrots cake.